Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode. Well, for now, the next episode review of episode 12 of Solo Leveling. Well, for now though, because now after this, which by the way, this great episode, now they already confirmed the season 2 is going to be coming, which I'm not surprised because the way it ends, obviously a season 2 is coming though, so I'm not surprised there. But I'm looking forward to seeing season 2 of Solo Leveling. This show has been very awesome ever since I first saw it. I don't understand why I don't get why the haters crap on this. I'm like, why? Because sometimes there's no action. I have no idea why, or what. Well, the thing is, I'm a guy who's never read the source material anyway. So, as a show on its own, I really enjoyed it. This show was absolute fire. It was just awesome to watch, because first of all I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed this whole world, and the story. And as I say characters, the action along with the mixture of the animation, I thought was really well done. I really enjoyed it, and just that's why I'm looking forward to seeing this season 2, because I would see how the story continues. Because with this episode now, after when Jinwoo defeats Igris, the Crimson Red Knight, after he got the living hell beaten out of him, a whole horde of other knights is coming out of these portals. He's just trying to beat him, basically barehanded, which you see his knuckles, his skin is torn. I'm surprised isn't shown the bone yet, that's how he's been trying to beat these knights. So, like, his skin is torn up all around his knuckles. I'm surprised there's no bone showing. But he's been trying to he's exhaust himself, and we see him, all these other images of his other friends, basically toying with him. Even he sees his old self, before he became physically different, He's seeing his old self and how it's just toying with him, saying you'll always be the weakest, no matter how strong you get, It's just basically it's just toying with him, basically. So, with all that at the time, with the time out, because now since he didn't finish the mission, like, he gets the penalty. He goes back into that place where when we first went to that penalty place in that desert, where all these giant centipedes were chasing him when he was running for the first time for them, right? So he basically, he's there. He basically catches his breath. He drinks some potions, but just to help his fatigue, and so and then he fights all those centipedes. He gets more level ups, and then he gets a new weapon, a new blade, which may have been costly though, but it was very handy though. This cool looking blade. It can deal with 25% damages to armored creatures, those knights, So when he goes back. He goes back and just takes all of them out with ease, but there's, no matter how much he defeats, there's more coming through portals. But it's because of those mages. There's six of these mages that they're summoning them, and so he has to take them all out. And then he takes out three. The last three they construct all these knights become this big, huge armored golem. And so he takes out the last three mages, and then whenever someone's at the door, that's when the dogs start barking. But anyway, he takes out the mages, then he takes out the big golem, right? And so now with all this, he gains a new skill, or because it has to do with the daily job, the quest he did from earlier, which I still have no idea to fully understand what that is though. I don't. So, but he gets the ability of becoming a necromancer. Basically raise the dead. Basically, at first he's like, first of all, thinking about he says no, but and then he gets into this new system, the video game system that pops up right. At first off, I thought it was kind of like monitoring him, because it tells him when he wins the penalty, it said, or whatever, for what part though, but it tells him good luck. So at first, I think this whole video game system is like monitoring him. It's just like being sarcastic, because it tells him good luck. So in the end, he says yes, and then he gets the ability of becoming a necromancer, because he knows first maybe he'll come make it stronger with doing this, and all like the bodies of the knights, not they put themselves back together, but like the shadow of them, the shadow versions of themselves, you know, because he basically gets a shadow army basically, and he gets the idea of going up to maybe could do the same thing to the body of Ygritte. You know, they said the Red Knight, right? He gets 3 tries. The first 2 fail instantly, but then he thinks about it. Is like, you know, hey, talks to it for a second. Is like, would you rather stay here with an empty throne, or would you rather be someone who will respect you and you put you to much better use? You know, with a good leader, basically. You know, and then basically the 3rd time it works. So like the very shadow version of Ygritte emerges, and then right in front of all the rest of the army, the rest of the Shadow Knight army kneels before him. They're basically at his command, basically, and with Jinwoo, you know, kind of with the power up though, is like he feels really good about himself now, and which I think that this has been really awesome to watch, you know. And then we get a little between this, we get little cutaways with that the guild master, the guy who we see popped up every now and then. He has all these other S rank hunters are with them. They're flying in towards this island, and then as soon as after the credits go, like last 10 seconds after the credits, right? They're on this island, and one is asking the guildmaster, was it Choi, the guy who has like wears the glasses, asking about this creature, one of these creatures, and saying like they're evolving. So I have no idea what's happening there. So what these beast creatures, what they're evolving somehow. No idea why, because when they're on this island for. So, but yeah, but that's like the little 10-second after credits, because we see him pop up a little bit and during this a little bit in the last episode, and then a little bit in this episode. So gotta mention those people though. So, but anyway, just like episode 12, not finale though, because I'll point play. Which by the way, I changed the finale. Got better. Episode 12 of Chain Soldier, I got rid of the finale word in the title because a couple of days afterwards, I realized now they announced there's a 2nd season. So if you watch the episode of my review of episode 12 of Chain Soldier, I got rid of the finale word in the title, because now I know there's going to be a 2nd season now, which I'm looking forward to watching as well, of season 2 of Chain Soldier. So, but I'll more on that later though. So, but anyway, but Solo Leveling episode 12 was awesome. It was great. I mean, Jinwoo, he's been proven because he's been like this whole underdog of this whole entire series, and probably the best, probably kind of like underdog of a main character, or MC you would call it. I've seen it in a while. I mean, this guy's has been, you know, from episode 1, this guy's been through the ringer. He's been taunted being the worst E hunter, even for E rank, right? Until this guy not only physically transform himself physically, but just been wanting to be stronger and stronger, being proving to be a badass every single time, you know. Yeah, so and of course that with the good supporting characters with his friend, who she was still traumatized from the beginning, right? Wanting to leave. The one guy who lost his arm in that dungeon, right? Then of course of Jinho, the young rich kid who befriended him, and then and all sorts of of badass stuff that was happening throughout this whole series. You know, I'm just like good cast, and especially very great, well done action, mixture of 3D or whatever they did, hand drawing, or they did for all the vast majority of the, especially in the last episode when Jinwoo was getting beaten by Ygritte, the Red Knight. Just like the animation was so fast, you know, just like and beginning the shit kicked out of him, you know. But this episode was just also great. Now he has the power of Necromancer. He has his own shadow army, including the shadow version of Ygritte at his disposal, you know. So it's gonna be, and I can't wait to see what season 2 plays out, you know. So, but yeah. And which, by the way, yes, I'll look forward to Chain Soldier Season 2 as well, so. But Solo Leveling season 1, I give it 2 thumbs up. I don't get what people don't like about this show. I don't get it at all. Because, like I said, I've never read the manga, the source material, so I would not know. But as a show itself, it was an awesome show to watch. It really was. So I look forward to season 2. Episode 12 here was great, as this whole entire season was. So yeah, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time. And now I just say what other shows I look forward to reviewing down the line now. So see you on that though. Later.